What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be discussing right now is the confirmed 15 golden tickets that I know about so far. Shout out to the individuals that helped me with the information. We're going to go ahead and jump into them. Pretty much the one, it's like three of them that I like, and they're in the title, all right? The free safety Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron, cornerback Randy Moss out of position as well, and the left outside linebacker Leonard Floyd, because we all need a user. Now, we're going to go through and see what players are actually there right now for these individuals. As far as the top players go that I just picked, my top three, I want to know out of the 15 I just said, which ones do you really care about? Which ones are you going to go after when I name them right now? Here they go. All right, we're going to start off free safety Calvin Johnson, cornerback Randy Moss, quarterback Deshaun Watson, quarterback Cam Newton, quarterback Mitchell Trubisky, cornerback Kyle Fuller, cornerback Marlon Humphrey, quarterback Terrell Pryor, cornerback Quincy Wilson, middle linebacker Shazier, left outside linebacker Leonard Floyd, wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, D tackle or left end Aaron Donald. I don't know where they're going to put him. And free safety Brian Dawkins. So those are the players that are going to be coming out very, very shortly. And I just want to know the insight into what you guys are really looking for out of the players. What are you guys going to be saving up for and everything like that? Because it's going to be, the situation for me is this, right? You need a decent user with excellent speed. And if you could get faster wide receivers, but I don't know what speed they're going to give Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't really know how that's going to work out. But I'm very, very happy that they didn't do another Randy Moss. Now, the cornerback Randy Moss that's going to be made, he's no longer available right now, as you can see. As far as the out of position, do we have it? Let's see, 0 to out of position. If they have any. Okay, so there was no more. I recently had him, and he had an 89 zone. And he was playing the routes very, very well because he doesn't react and jump the routes like the other players. So, you know, he was pretty good for a while. Then he started to just be a bum because he lacked block shed, etc., etc. So I got rid of him and Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson's free safety card used to be a really, really big ticket back when Madden, you know, user skill was what it was all about. This year, obviously, you can, you know, it depends on the animation that you get. A lot of it is, you know, it's just purely animation based. And that is what it is. So when you look at this guy right here, you're going to be getting a 99 overall Calvin Johnson, you know, free safety golden ticket. Now, is he going to be a stud? The guy's 6'5". Look, put it like this, right? The free safety position, that's guaranteed by Sean Taylor. Like Sean Taylor's getting his 99 overall probably around the time that the golden tickets are released because that'll make it all fair game. But if you've done MUT Master, you probably would get Calvin to be a corner because his stats are going to be glitchy and it will make sense to put him at corner because Sean Taylor is going to be the best free safety in the game. Obviously, when his 99 overall drops, they're going to make him just straight glitchy. So this is what I would recommend. A lot of you guys are like the 6'5", the big body, stuff like that. With the speed and all the attributes, the hit power, all the stuff that I know is going to be within his card, it would be great if you got him and put him at cornerback. I'm just suggesting it. Randy Moss, like I said, I would go one or the other. You could probably go with both, you know what I'm saying, if your pockets are stacked like that, but you're going to probably have to sell off a lot of your stuff if you're, you know, if you're a hustler like I am with the way we do our stuff and we grind, you might have to sell off some cards to get, you know, both of them. But I would get Calvin Johnson, you know, 6'5", big body. Randy Moss not too far off with the 6'4", but Megatron just, when he first was created and out of position free safety, he was a goon. That was at the time where Madden was all about user, but obviously, that's changed. But look, pretty much, I would get him, and I would put him at corner. All right, now we're going to go to Leonard Floyd, right? See, now, Leonard Floyd, the thing about him, he, in my opinion, once he came into the league, he's pretty much going to be the guy in Madden that's going to replace Anthony Barr. Like, it was Julius Peppers, then it was Anthony Barr, and now it's going to be Leonard Floyd. Now, he's 6'6", running around like a maniac. So that's going to be, look, I don't know if these guys listen to me or, you know, how they come up with stuff, but most of these cards is what I suggested. I told you guys, because the reasoning behind it is this, right? I could tell you right now, I don't think Shazier is going to be a good user card because he's 6 foot, and a lot of people are going to do, you know, high passes and do stupid things like that, and it's going to get ridiculous. When you have height, you have the greater chance of jumping up and intercepting the ball. Because remember, ball hawk was introduced, I believe, in Madden 13. And when they had the ball hawk, what happened was the reason that the mechanic was really, really off was because despite your height of the player you were actually using, he would jump through the stadium to intercept the ball. They eventually started to tone it down. And, you know, we come to this point now over the last couple of years where people can high point pass you. and you'll just stand there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't react, you won't do anything because they limited the ball hawk. So with the way that the height works, they still have emphasis that certain heights will be able to go and get certain picks that other players wouldn't. This guy right here is going to have at least 95 speed. So you're running around with Gronkowski, you know, pretty much on defense. That's pretty much what you're doing right here. I did ask for either a Leonard Floyd or a Gronkowski out of position. So I'm glad that I'm going to be getting a Leonard Floyd. But again, my top three, you know, that's my top three. I'm going to go, you know, that's just the way that I would gear my team up. I would get to Calvin Johnson, put him at corner. I'm going to upgrade my free safety, Sean Taylor. And I'm going to go with Leonard Floyd as my user linebacker. Now, as far as wide receivers go, right, Juju Smith-Schuster had a pretty decent card. The last one, the Easter card. So I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly why somebody would make him, you know, a 4 more point. Because you got to, if he doesn't have a 99 speed or a 98 with toughness chem to make him 99, it's a fail. Because he's already super fast with the way his card was right here. So I'm expecting at least a 98 speed with the, you know, toughness chem or 99. Because remember, they stopped doing the attributes that go over a certain number. So that's what I would be thinking about for Juju Smith. Kyle Fuller, I don't know, maybe he's a, you know, a Bears fan, whatever, Trubisky, a Bears fan. Cam Newton. You see, the thing about Cam Newton that I don't think is going to probably change is that EA, for some reason, always makes him very, very inaccurate, regardless of how good his card is. Now, this was the last one. I remember this card was going for a lot when it first came out. Now, his throw power, nobody can deny Cam's throw power. The issue is, over the years, he hasn't been as accurate. But when he's on, he's on. It's just that some games he's Cam, some games I don't know what he's doing. But listen, regardless of the situation, they're going to give him wild speed. He's going to be pretty much Mike Vick, and he's going to have probably decent trucking. Because if they gave Culpepper like an 88 trucking, they got a golden ticket. Cam Newton has to be able to truck. The issue is he's probably going to fumble because even if your quarterback is on conservative, if you go for the truck, they have it set to where he'll fumble anyway. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. But that's probably, that's how they tuned it, the most recent tuning. All right, so that pretty much is where we are with Cam Newton. So would you get this card? It's Cam. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, he has Gunsling already. He has the toughness. If they add some other things to him, he's probably going to be one of the glitchier cards. All right, in all honesty. Terrell Pryor, I'm not going to waste my time with that. Cornerback Marlon Humphrey, I'm not wasting my time with that. Deshaun Watson, he's probably going to be sick, but yeah, I'm just it was very, very tough to watch him get injured throughout the season and see, just know what it could have been for the Texans and how well he was playing. But I'm not going to go ahead and spend money on Deshaun Watson. I don't care what his stats are. And then we have Shazier. Now, the thing about, like I said, Shazier is 6 foot. So if you blitz off the edge like I do, it might work. If they give him like a 95 speed, it'll be crazy. It's going to be wild. You know what I'm saying? But if a lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, I'm going to user him. If you run into a psycho that does a lot of high passes, you're going to be very upset, okay? You're going to be very, very angry about the stuff that's going to be happening. They did give him hot hands the last one, but whatever that means. And he's more than likely going to have 97, 98 speed. If they don't give him 97, 98 speed, I don't see what kind of tribute it is to Shazier. Okay? We all know what happened with him, the spinal injury. The dude's not going to be playing in the NFL, I don't think. I think his career is pretty much over. Steelers did right by him, gave him a lot of his money up front in cash. That was a great gesture by the team organization as a whole. But you're not doing any justice if this man is at a 97 speed minimum. Or does he have toughness? Nope. You got to give him toughness and then give him a 96 and then make him go to a 97. But in my opinion, if he doesn't have at least a 97 speed, you're not really doing anything. And I didn't even know he grew an inch. I thought he was 6 foot, so he's 6'1". All right, so we could see exactly what's gonna happen. Let's go to his jump real quick, because not that jumping matters anymore. But okay, so he has a 96 jumping, so they might give him 99. I'll be willing to try him. You know what I'm saying? If you guys try him out and you're able to jump passes that Anthony Barr can jump, Willie McGinnis is jumping, Leonard Floyd is jumping. If you show me visual proof, you tweet that to me, I'll get a Ryan Shazier, because like I said, I've used his other card when the Blitz one came out, and when the Blitz one came out, he wasn't jumping anything. He was just standing there and getting dotted. So maybe they've changed it up. I'm not sure about it, but I'm just trying to make sure that you guys and girls understand that it's a situation where if you're going to be getting him as a user linebacker, I want you to be well aware of the fact that he doesn't usually jump like you know, passes where the quarterback is throwing it downfield and it's a high pass. They don't usually the shorter guys don't jump it. Just so that we're, you know, on the same page with that. Now, Aaron Donald is more than likely going to be a goon, but again, he's a D lineman. So unless you just got money just leaking out yourself, I don't really D lineman. I'm not going to go hard. You know, it's just not going to work out for me. You know what I'm saying? With the way my bank account is set up, I'm not doing all that. But this was his last, I believe, his NFL honors card. So you can expect him to have at least a 90 speed and all this other stats be crazy. But again, he's a D lineman, and I'll be very, very hard pressed to see, like, on the left hand side of the ball, right? You could already see that. You see Ed Too Tall Jones is doing whatever he's doing, but more than likely, I would put him at D tackle even if I got him at a left end. I don't know what he's being made as, but I would put him at D tackle regardless because I think he's one of the best D tackles in the game, although he did play outside over the last couple of years. I think he's one of the best D tackles in the game. So, and he's not too far off of the D tackles that I have right now that are currently on my team. So when it comes to D linemen, I don't get excited because most of them do exactly the same thing. All right? And then finally, the last one that I know about is Brian Dawkins. Now, the thing about Brian Dawkins is the number one thing, he's a free safety. And for everybody that hasn't done MUTSQUADS, go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done MUTSQUADS, you haven't experienced what Sean Taylor's about, go for it. Get Brian Dawkins. He's going to be the best thing. He's going to be the next best thing to what, you know, Sean Taylor is. So this was his last card, and he already had a 97 speed. So we can expect a 99 speed, 99 hit power, all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that situation, we're going to have to wait and see exactly how it works out. But he's probably going to be, regardless, because he's a golden ticket, he's going to be faster than Sean Taylor. So he's going to more than likely be a 99 speed, right? Sean Taylor, I'm expecting him to give him at least a 96. And then remember, you could choose his chem. So they might give him 97 and then you chem him to 98. But realistically, Sean Taylor as the ultimate master, you know, well, not the ultimate master, but the MUT master, should be the best at his position when it's all said and done. So if you guys want to go with Brian Dawkins and you haven't completed MUT master, go for it. But I got Sean Taylor. I'm not even looking at a golden ticket Brian Dawkins. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, like I said, I'm not taking any credit away from him. Dude was one of the greatest Eagles to ever fly around out there in the backfield. But again, I'm going to tell you again, bro, if you've done MUT master, once they put his upgrade out, they're going to make him the best free safety in the game. So those are the 15 that I know about. As more information comes out, I will be glad to share it with you. If you have anything you want to share, you guys know what to do. Leave it in the comments at your earliest convenience. And I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys have a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.